Hello, it's Tiffany from Pilates Lake Country again. I'm going to show you a couple of wrist exercises. I know we did a plank series not that long ago, and I'm going to be showing one for youth and teenagers coming up soon. And people always ask, what can I do to make it so my wrists don't hurt as bad or feel that stress in my wrists when I'm doing my planks or trying to do a handstand or whatever that is. And there's always the variation in a class or at home to come down onto your forearms so you don't have that in your wrists. But your wrists get that stress. All of these muscles, all of these movements that we get come from our forearm muscles on the outside and the inside. We do have some muscles in our hands, but those, they just move the fingers a little bit. So to strengthen that, you have your flexion and extension. So I'm going to turn here so you can see. So you have your flexion. If you do this, bring your fingers towards the inside of your forearm. And extension, bringing your hands back and in. So just to start with this, I'm going to have you take your hands in front of you and extend them this way, bringing your fingers toward your shoulders and really flex those wrists. And then wind it out and come in and out and in and out. This isn't a movement that we do in our everyday lives, so your body just isn't used to doing it. It's more of a foreign movement. And then we're going to come under and up and in and down and up. And this takes a lot of brain work to do. And then go from extension to flexion. And you can do these at home. I'm going to come down onto my hands and knees. And now, when you're trying to prepare for a plank series or whatever it is that you're going to be doing on your hands and knees, first of all, make sure not to lock the elbows. You don't want, especially if you have hyperextended arms, you don't want that out. So slight bend in the elbows, bringing your elbows towards your thighs, is really a good note to always use. When you push your hand in, you want your palm to come in and the knuckles, the inside of the knuckles, to come to the mat, and then the fingertips. So these three fingers, mainly the thumb, index, and middle finger, should all be placed. And you want to evenly distribute your weight between the palm of your hand, the inside of your knuckles, and those three fingers. And you can bend these knuckles up. Really get a nice, so we're going to come forward and just rock back and forth. Forward and back. A few times. And as you get better at that, you can bring the knees back and you can rock forward and back in sort of a half plank here. And if you get really good at it and you want to come up into plank, and you can practice it this way. So while we do this, and then I want you to take your hand and come back and in and back and in and place your hand down and then back and in that flexion position. And we'll rock 2, 3, and then flex 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And that should build up a little bit better strength of your forearm muscles and your hand muscles, and take some of the stress over time. You'll notice that you'll be better on your wrists. I hope this helps a little bit. You can practice these at home. Thank you to AB Korkor Foundation and everybody watching. Get out, get moving, and keep your mind right. Thank you.